Hey, so I think this isn't my first video, but I am coming, this is going to be my first long video to talk about my pituitary cyst and what happened with me. So, about 10 years ago, I have a set of twins that are 13. About 10 years ago, I started to notice that my breasts were leaking, and I was one of those moms that did breastfeed, whatever. And but I wasn't breastfeeding when they were 3. So I'm like, okay, what's going on? Went to the doctor. Okay, my prolactin levels were elevated. So fast forward 10 years, I'm not going to say 10 years, about 6 years, I started having MRIs done and, just extended blood work. So prolactin levels still elevated. So May of 2019, I got diagnosed with a pituitary tumor. So I'm like, okay, what happens now? So I went to see a neurosurgeon, and basically I've got to go back and have another MRI so that he can see the vessels around it, to find out if it's worth operating on or something that you treat with medicine. But in the meantime, he wanted me to go see an endocrinologist. So mind you, I've been having blood work with my primary doctor and, with my neurologist, and now with my endocrinologist. So I go to see this woman for the very first time. Now, I don't eat meat, or I was not eating meat. So I explained to her, I don't eat meat. This is what I eat. I eat raw, for the most part, whatever. So she tells me, oh, your thyroid levels are elevated, and so you have hypothyroidism. So she gives me this Synthroid, 25 mcg, lowest dosage on the market. Take these, you'll feel better. But I'm like, I don't feel bad. She's like, yeah, you have the constipation and, the fatigue and, low energy, all this stuff. I'm like, I don't have any of those things. Like, lady, I walk 6 to 9 miles a day after working a 10-hour shift. So I'm like, I don't have any issues like the things that you're describing. Constipation, I shit 3 times a day because I don't eat meat. I eat a lot of vegetables. So me being me, following doctor's orders, I took this goddamn Synthroid. And basically she was like, it's gonna give you energy, so it's best to take it when you're working, when you're up. I work overnight, so I'm like, okay, took it. That's my dog, don't mind him. So I take it, and then like I feel dizzy. Like an hour after, I feel dizzy. And you take it on an empty stomach. So I feel dizzy. I'm like, okay, couldn't work. Then when I did get up to do some work, it was like my mind knew what I was supposed to be doing, but I couldn't execute any of the motions for me to do it. I couldn't think of words that I normally use on a regular basis for work. And then I picked up a pen and I tried to write. And when I couldn't hold the pen to write, I knew something was just not right with me, right? So I'm like, okay, I'm still dizzy, lay back down. For 2 days, I was stuck in my bed having hot flashes, cold sweats, didn't want to eat. I got out of my bed to use the bathroom only. So for 2 days. And then I started going through this whole emotional thing where I would bust out in fucking tears. And I'm like, I can't control them. I can't stop them. Like, what the fuck is wrong with me? I'm talking to my friend. I'm just crying. I'm talking to my aunt. I'm crying. I'm like, I'm not crying for real. Like, let me go ahead and let y'all know I'm not crying for real, but I can't stop this. Something's not right. I took one pill and I had all of those side effects. So I was like, fuck that. I ain't taking this shit no more. Read up on this shit some more and find out when you start taking Synthroid, which is it's a synthetic hormone replacement, you gotta continue to take this shit for the rest of your life. That's the shit that the doctor didn't tell me. She's just like, oh, got a magical pill. You take this pill, you feel better. Bitch, ain't nothing wrong with me. I ain't having no issues. And that's the thing that you fail to realize. You're not even listening to me. So long story short, I did my own research, and basically your thyroid functions from your iodine intake. So you get your iodine, mostly from your meats. Unless you're taking supplements. Wasn't taking supplements. Stop eating meat. Hadn't had meat since 2018. So I'm like, okay. And then the foods that I was eating, and I was eating mostly raw, I fucking love Brussels sprouts. So my sprouts, my cabbage, my broccoli, my cauliflower, those type things stops the body from absorbing any iodine that I would have came in contact with. Don't use iodized salt. Use pink Himalayan salt. So I wasn't getting any in my body. So instead of this woman listening to me and addressing my concerns this way, she shoved this pill in my face. So of course, I went and did my research. I'm just like, okay, these are the things that I need. So I need my selenium. I need my iodine. I need my zinc. I need to go ahead and get me a B complex. Go ahead and get me a probiotic. Because I was like, fuck that. I'm going to go ahead and eat me some more cluck cluck and some moo moo. You know what I mean? Because I'm like, shit, it doesn't benefit me any if I'm going to be sick and then have to be put on a fucking synthetic hormone for the rest of my life. I could just go ahead and eat me some meat. Fuck that, I eat the rotten dead flesh. It don't even matter at this point. That's how I'm feeling. So I was like, so I'm supposed to go back and have blood work done in another 3 weeks. Instead of me doing that, I was like, fuck that, I'm taking matters into my own hands. I'm going to put all of my supplements back in. I'm going to put everything that I need back into my body in the form of supplements, in the form of food, and then in 3 weeks, I'll go get my blood work and see if my levels change. And I talked to somebody that I know that, takes it, stronger dosage, and everybody was just like, well, you got to let it level out in your body. First of all, bitch, I ain't feel bad. I had no symptoms, nothing. I did not feel bad. I felt great. So you mean to tell me I got to go through some symptoms like fucking postpartum depression to feel what, I don't know, for the effects to kick in? No, thank you. I'm going to do it my goddamn way. I'm not taking that bullshit. Like, what the fuck? So, and then, with a lot of the supplements on the market for thyroid support, you see a lot of people talking about how they were taking Synthroid and they stopped taking it and started taking these natural vitamins. You know what I mean? Because it helped them. Oh, boo-boo. Yeah, me too. So I was like, when I go back and see this motherfucker, I'm taking her back her box of pills. -1. You can get these to somebody else who you want to trial and error on. But she, me, her, I am not the 1, 2, 3, up 4. Yes, I said 4. To be trial and error. Like, I'm not a person, and like I told her, I'm not a pill popper anyway. So, like, if I have a headache, I got to be on the goddamn floor, can't move before I decide to take something. That's just how I've always been. I'm not a pill popper. I drink. So when I sip my wine, I know what my wine going to do to me. But this shit right here, I was like, what the hell? And just, imagine had I took more than that one that I did take. Like, that shit make you bad shit crazy. And then they was like, well, people was like, well, did you call your doctor? And for what? For this bitch to give me a pill to stop my crying? Hell no. Y'all not finna dope me up with all that damn medication. No, thank you. I'm good. But, and it's one of those things where sometimes, even if we ask questions when we go to the doctor, they not gonna answer. They quick to shove a pill in your damn face to shove it down your fucking throat. And if you're one of those people that just, okay, the doctor is right, and go by what they say, you'll be fucked up. At the end of the day, you got to understand it is medical practice, and they are practicing. You know what I mean? I'm just like, I personally feel like shit. She probably get a damn big ass check from Big Pharma for prescribing this shit to people, fucking them up. No, not this black girl. I'm good. I'm real good on that. So, I was just like, I'm going to do it my way. And if this works for me, great. I'm going to continue to do it my way. And then, just go from there. But, yeah. And that's the thing. When you guys go to the doctor and they tell you something, question that shit. Don't never run with what the fuck the doctor tell you. You question it. Every single time you question it. Especially because with me, I had blood work done in May. Had blood work done in June. So you tell me between May and June that my thyroid levels elevated to the point where I needed medical intervention, medication for intervention. No, you didn't even address what the hell I had going on, my diet, or things that I was eating or was not eating. That was the shit that pissed me off. Like, seriously, so you not gonna listen to my concerns? I got good fucking insurance. This ain't fucking state insurance. And I paid a nice, healthy ass copay for you to come back here and tell me, throw this pill in my face. Nah. So, question. Research. Don't let them shove a pill in your damn face and tell you this is what it is. Because they ain't going to, especially if you don't read the side effects for the rest of my life. Bitch, what? No, not me. Can't do that. So yeah, just question everything. And even if you feel like, okay, you question it ain't right, get a second opinion, because that's exactly what I'm doing. And I appreciate my primary doctor, because my primary doctor, she ain't no goddamn pill pusher. She is not a pill pusher. She gonna point you into the direction of some natural supplements, natural remedies, and that's what I freaking love about her. But some people are in it and genuinely care about people, and others are in it for their money. And this lady right here, she was in it for her coin, but no, not me. But yeah, so that's my story. And it still did not address the fact that my prolactin levels elevated. Didn't even talk about that. So you're telling me that I've had this issue, like I said, for 10 years, and I've had 3 doctors in that time frame. One retired, another one, took over for her, and then she moved, and then I got another one. So you mean to tell me all 3 of them missed this? No, they ain't miss it. You just want to damn give me something without addressing, my issue. So I still don't know why, I'm having this issue. I still don't know, what's going on with the pituitary tumor, but I'm just like, okay, I'm just going to go and get another opinion from somebody else. It is what it is. But hopefully this resolves whatever I have going on. So we're going to see, and I'll keep y'all posted. Thanks for watching.